You'll go out, catch, around, open, and release, catch. Money hand, down, release, catch. All right, for those who have not done a one-handed 45 toss, it's actually a really easy toss if you just follow directions. You want to make sure that you don't think of this as your normal release. Think of this as a brand new toss. It has nothing to do with the other. So if you erase that, it's going to be a lot easier to learn this. It's very similar if you watch the rifle or saber videos. We have this toss in there as well. It's the exact same technique, but you've got a flagpole in your hand. So if you just do the toss right now, take your right hand and split the pole about. Again, you can do this toss from many different spots, but we're just going to do it from here. You want to make sure this flag is kind of in that little area of your back. And what you're going to do here is you're going to keep it in your toaster. Keep it in your toaster, keep it in your toaster, still in my toaster. So it hasn't crossed in front of me at all. It's just stayed in my toaster. Now when I come above my head, then it can break. So notice how it breaks just a little bit, not a lot. You don't want to be here. So you want that to have almost like you're just going to toss it to your side almost, and then last second. The way I think of this is in the same way we explain on the rifle videos, is I want you to think there's a wall going through your body. And if I have my flag and there's a wall right here, if I do this, I'm going to hit the wall. So again, I'm going to hit the wall. So if you catch yourself bringing that hand in front, stop, reset, and try it again. You want to make sure you're coming straight up. So if that wall, let's say that wall stops right here. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Now we can break that wall. And that's what's going to get it to go angled in the air. So if you do that, this will be super easy. All you really got to get is a little bit of pull and you've got it. So you're here and you'll come here and release. And if we just do this by itself, what I want you to do is release, and then you're going to catch it right here. So right hand will be under at the tab, left hand will be over, knuckles up, kind of at my hip. So, and if you do a 1.5, it would be the same, but you catch in the silk, but the hands are the same position. Just like with other 45s, you can turn under this. So this is not a turning toss, it's not a 360, it's not a trick really. All it is you're watching it and you're just twisting and you're catching it. Really nothing else has changed. So just walk with it. That's it. It's going to go with you. It's not a trick. It may look like a trick, but it's not a trick. So we're going to start this over with our left hand at the tab. So what you'll do, you'll be here. You're going to take your right hand down as soon as you start. You're going to come straight up, go flat, and then come to that angled position as you pass through flat. Twist, and now it's coming up. The silk is coming up, and it's tucking into my back. My left hand is now tucking into my back. I can hold this really easily all day long. And then I'm going to lean here. You're going to put your hand about between the tapes here, about halfway down the pole. And then all you're going to do is release it, and then you're going to catch it. Let's try it with the sequence now. So you can be over, under here. You're going to take that hand off immediately. So you're going to go around. Look for that pole immediately. Very important that you get your hand on there as soon as possible so that you can get that foot planted, and then push off your feet a little bit. Just ground your feet so that you're not jumping. Ground your feet, and then go for the catch. So around, ground your feet, release, catch. Around. Another way we could get into this is you come into a cradle position, you would open up, you would then grab backhand, and you'd release it. That's one that's really easy to get a lot of momentum on. So you're here, open, and release, catch. Another way you can get into this is also in our sequence, the wind-up at least, is you can come here and release. Now that I switched my hand there, so I went, instead of coming here, I'm going to go money hand, and I'm going to come down, and I'm going to release it. So the way you do that, money hand, down, release, catch. So that one again, I'm grabbing money hand, I'm going down, staying under my arm a little bit, staying in my toaster, and release. It's very similar to the one without the money hand, where we just come in for one of those tosses.